Alrighty friends, so we are doing a tour of my NetGalley here. I've got it all logged in. So I currently have 84 books that I'm approved for. I do have 3 on my shelf that I have not downloaded yet. This is King in Limbo Omnibus number 1 by Ai Tanaka, Gazing at the Star Next Door by Amitsu, and The White and Blue Between Us. I will be downloading these to my NetGalley shelf like tonight to make sure I don't miss any of them. So plus I plan on reading them very soon. I'm going to be starting another volume 1 project, so these will be part of that. So on my give feedback, these are the ones that I've already like sent to my Kindle and whatnot. So let's put these in date order. So the oldest one I have is from March of 2022. This is A Wedding on Sunshine Corner by Phoebe Mills. For some reason, I feel like I've already read this, but I'm going to double check and make sure, and then I'll write my review and everything if I already have. Otherwise, I plan on reading it this month if I haven't already. Then I've got Falling for You by Barb Curtis. I guess I could pull these up bigger for you guys. That might make it a little easier to kind of see. This is the Sapphire Springs novel. I've read the other books in this series and really enjoyed them. Next I have Blame It on the Brontes. I do plan on reading that here in February. I'm trying to read the oldest 3 this month. This was May of 2022 that this came out. I have already sent it to my Kindle, so I can still review this. But again, I think this one reads more fiction than romance. And I think that's why I kind of put it to the side for a minute because I wasn't ready for it. Then I've got Dukes Do It Better by Bethany Bennett. Now, I adore Bethany Bennett, but I've not been in a historical romance mood, per se. So I will give this one a try. I still want to try it, just because I really do adore this author. And then I do have A Mirror Mended by Alex E. Harrow. Maybe I can knock that out quickly. The last novella didn't work quite as well for me, so that's why I've been hesitant to do this one. But I've heard that this one's a little bit better, so I'm hoping that's the truth. I do have Pirate's Protector by Lisa Kelser. This one is obviously piratey, but I forget if it's historical or not. I think it's more paranormal. Yeah, I think this one's more paranormal. And then I do have Sea Glass Summer by Miranda Liaison. Everything I've read by her has been fantastic. If you like somebody like Jill Shalvis, you're going to like Miranda as well. They're very similar in their writing, almost fiction-y, but leans more heavily into the romance. And then I've got Wolf in the Shadows by Maria Vale. I've read the rest of this series. I need to read this one. I'm very excited to finish out the series. I believe that's the final book. Return of the Duke by Lorraine Heath. Lorraine Heath is one of my favorite historical romance authors, and I hate that I've been sitting on this one for almost 2 years. But at the same time, I want to make sure I'm kind of in the mood to read it. Maybe I'll do a historical fiction vlog to kind of try some of these out. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know down below. Then I do also have Nobody's Princess by Erica Ridley. I have not gotten around to this one. Maybe I'll try to sneak it in this month since it's Black History Month. I would love to read about Black authors, and I do know Erica Ridley is BIPOC. She's a little more white passing if I remember, but yes. So I do want to give that one a try. I've got A Line in the Sand by Terry Wilson. I believe this has like, what's that old movie with Tom Hanks? Is it Splash? Is that what it's called? Editing Shay will add it in here, but I believe this is kind of inspired by that. So that should be fun. Return to Cherry Blossom Way by Jeannie Chin. Everything I've read by Jeannie Chin I've really enjoyed, so I'm excited to give this one a try. They're all kind of small town romances, so that's always fun. In the Shadow Garden by Liz Parker. I see this one flying off the shelves at work, so I'm very excited to get to this finally. I've got a few Christmassy ones here. They might wait till Christmas time. So I've got Dreaming of a Heart Lake Christmas. And then I have A Cat Cafe Christmas by Cody Gary. Wishing on a Christmas Cowboy by Sarah Richardson, one of my favorite Western romance authors. Season of Love by Helena Greer. I know this one is more closed door, so like not explicit sex scenes. But I've heard other than that it's really quite cute, so I'm very excited about that. The Picture Bride by Lee Guillaume. This is literary fiction or historical fiction. I cannot remember. But I'm very excited to get to this one. This cover's stunning, and I love me some Asian history, so I love when that comes up. Paris Dalencourt is About to Crumble by Alexis Hall. I hate that I've had this so long. I still haven't read an Alexis Hall, and I've had many of their books for a very long time. I recommend them constantly because all of my friends love them, but I just need to sit and read them. So y'all need to bully me into reading that one. And then we've got Some Dukes Have All the Luck by Christina Britton. Another historical romance author I enjoy, but I just haven't been in the mood, and I hate that I haven't been in the mood. It drives me bonkers. And then I've got Better Than Fiction by Alexa Martin. This is one I might try to sneak in this month just because Alexa Martin is BIPOC, so we'll see what happens. I do have Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I haven't been ready to cry as I read, so I have not picked this one up yet, but hopefully soon. Pride and Puppies by Lizzie Shane. She writes really cute romances all centered around dogs. I really enjoy them. And then I've got The Heretic Royal by G.A. Aiken. I've liked the other two books in this series. I just need to read this one, and I realized I skipped Second Chance at Rancho Lindo by Sabrina Soule. Again, Western romance. I haven't read Sabrina yet, but I've heard good things, so I'm very excited about that. A Chance Inheritance by Carolyn Brown. I'm hoping to read this very, very soon. I really enjoy Carolyn Brown. Again, another one of my favorite Western authors. Lunar Love by Lauren Kung Jessen. I might try to squeeze this in February, just because Lunar New Year, so that would be really fun. 1,000 Miles to Graceland by Kristen May Chase. I do know this one leans more fiction, so we will see how I feel about this one once I get to it. Starting over on Sunshine Corner by Phoebe Mills. I feel like I've read this one, so I need to make sure that I actually have read that one or not. And then I've got Aisha Unscripted, I Forget by Sajani Patel. I love Sajani Patel, so I need to get to that. For Her Consideration by Amy Spalding. This just looks like an adorable sapphic romance, and I just need to get to it, period, end of story. No excuses. Portrait of a Duchess by Scarlett Peckham. I love Scarlett Peckham. I hate that I haven't gotten to this yet. And the cover for the new one is absolutely gorgeous. There's one after this that's come up, and I need to catch up on Scarlett Peckham. I really just need to do a historical romance vlog. Y'all need to bully me into doing that because I keep saying I need to. House on Mulberry Street by Jeannie Chin. I feel like I've read some of the Jeannie Chins on here. I just haven't written the reviews. I need to make sure. The Good Luck Cafe by Annie Raines. I also adore Annie Raines. She writes small town romances, and I always have a good time with them. Ellie is Cool Now by Victoria Fulton and Faith McLaren. I've heard mixed things about this one. That's why I haven't gotten to it yet. So we'll see how I feel. I want to get to that one soon. The Way Home by Peter S. Beagle. I loved The Last Unicorn. So 2 novellas set in that world. It's kind of a no-brainer. I'm hoping to get to these soon. I'm hoping to get to all of these soon. I really am excited about everything left on here. And then I've got Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I know. Don't at me. I need to read it. And then I have Bear With Me Now by Katie Shepard. This just looks so bonkers from the cover that I have to try it. And I've heard it's fine at least, so that should be good. Summer on Sunshine Bay by Debbie Mason. I love me some Debbie Mason. And then this is a new to me author, Marrying Off Morgan McBride by Amy Berry. This one looks adorable, so I really just want to give it a try. And it looks like this is going to be a series. I know there's another one. I'll see if I have to read the other one before I read this one, and then I'll decide. Okay, so I've got Betting on a Good Luck Cowboy by Sarah Richardson. I love me some Sarah Richardson. Again, I always try to get them because I get them. I'm auto-approved with Forever, and so I really love to pick these up, and I just haven't been getting to them. I'm awful, I know. I'm going to work on it. I'm working on it, y'all. Business or Pleasure by Rachel Lynn Solomon. Same thing here. I've loved everything I've read by her. I just need to get to this one. And then I've got The Only Purple House in Town by Anne Aguirre. She's the one who wrote the cute little witchy ones, so this one looked adorable, and so I thought I'd give it a try. We've got Jezebel by Megan Barnard. This is more fiction leaning, and so yeah, historical fiction at its finest. So someone's take on Jezebel's story will be interesting at the very least. You can have my back volume one. I do have this one digitally and physically, so I'd love to get to this one so I can kind of eliminate it from both places. I've got Medusa's Sisters by Lauren J.A. Bear. And, you know, the Gorgon Sisters. We've heard about the Gorgon Sisters forever, so I really want to see this take on it. Sir Hereward and Mr. Fitz. I've heard this is really cute and really fun. It's kind of a Pinocchio retelling situation. So I'm excited to get around to reading this Garth Nix because I've not read any Garth Nix. The Water Outlaws by S.L. Huang. This just looks amazing. It sounds really, really good. This was a finalist for the Carnegie Medal, so it's, you know, well acclaimed, more literary, but it looks like something I would enjoy. Curves for Days by Laura Moore. Hello, curvy heroine romance. Yes, I'm on board. We know this. Rules for the Aurora King by Nisha J. Tooley. Or Nisha J. Tooley. I forget how you pronounce her first name. The second one was, or the first one was nominated for the Goodreads Choice Award. And I realized that I don't have the first one, so I need to read the first one and then read the second one. North Woods by Daniel Mason. I was getting a lot of early buzz about this at work. And again, more literary fiction, a little bit historical. Finalist for the Pulitzer. Gonna be something I can sink my teeth into when I'm ready for it. Then we've got The Pomegranate Gate by Ariel Kaplan. Actually, it's inspired by Jewish folklore. That's why I picked it up. That's right. Spanish Inquisition era fantasy trilogy inspired by Jewish folklore. And I don't know a lot about Jewish folklore, so this is something that I am really excited to read and start to understand. And then I've got After the Forest by Kel Woods. Again, this just looks like dark fantasy retelling, so let's see. Oh, this is just someone who loved the idea of happily ever after, and someone contending with the truth of it. Again, it's going to be very fantastical, little whimsical. I'm here for it. Then we've got The Goodbye Cat by Hiro Arakawa. Japanese translated fiction. I tend to really enjoy it when I pick it up, so I got that one. Another Christmas one here, A Christmas to Remember by Beverly Jenkins. We love Queen Bev. I haven't read any of her contemporary, so I'm excited to try this one out. Agents of the Four Seasons. I have started this one. I just haven't continued on with it. I wasn't in the right mood for it, so I put it down. Kind of a situation. And then I've got Forever and Always by Helena Greer. Because again, all of their stuff looks adorable and amazing, so I'm excited to try it. And then I've got Lose You to Find Me by B. Celeste. This is the third book in her Linden Yu series. I really enjoyed the first two, so I'm excited to give this one a try because I'm very excited about this couple. And then I've got Game On by Ceresia Glass. Again, always excited for a Ceresia Glass. I really loved the other one I read, so a nerdy gamer romance? Yes, give me. And the last one on this page is Watchers of the Night by Charlene Paris. This is a Harlequin romantic suspense. I like romantic suspense from Harlequins. I just haven't picked them up a lot recently, so I'm hoping to pick that one up very, very soon. A Long Time Coming by Megan Quinn. This just looks like a really cute one. This was one that was indie pubbed and is now getting traditionally published. Then I've got The Bright Spot by Jill Shalvis. I've talked about Jill Shalvis already in this video. I like Jill Shalvis quite a bit, so I'm very excited for a new one from her. And then I've got The Bookbinder's Guide to Love. This is a new one from that Afterglow line of Harlequin that I'm excited to read. The Last Days of Lila Goodluck. I'm hoping to get to this one this month. Again, curvy heroine. Every time I pick up Kylie Scott, I like her. So again, very excited. I'm repeating myself a lot in this video, and I'm very sorry. Then I do have The Coveted Bride by Allie Hazelwood. Izzy and I have plans to read this very, very soon. It's Omegaverse. From what I'm understanding, if you've not read Omegaverse before, this is probably not a good entry point, but we'll see how it goes. And then I've got At First Bite by Olivia Dade. Really enjoyed this one, or going to enjoy that one, because I always enjoy Olivia Dade. And then The Devil in Blue Jeans. This is a Western romance from the Afterglow line. Y'all know me in Western romance. This is by Stacey Kennedy. I am very, very excited for this one. I might try to prioritize it sooner rather than later just because of that. And then I do have Frenemy Fix-Up by, I believe it's pronounced Yara St. John. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm very sorry. This one looks like very, very fun. We have a yoga guru and a workaholic you know, that opposites attract situation going. So I'm excited to see how this one's going to turn out. And then another Sarah Richardson, Counting on a Cowboy. This one's her most recent. So I'm probably going to read this one first and then go back and read the older ones unless I need to read them in a different order. This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. Again, I love Kennedy Ryan. I love the idea of Kennedy Ryan. I've not read Kennedy Ryan. So I know I have to be ready to cry and emote. So when I'm ready for that, I've got stuff on deck. And then I've got Flirty Little Secret by Jessica Leap. Or Leppy. I don't know how you pronounce that last name. I'm so sorry. So, again, this is a multicultural romance. So, You've Got Mail meets Abbott Elementary. Sounds super, super cute. This is for fans of Lynn Painter and Lyssa Kay Adams. And I adore Lyssa Kay Adams. So, very, very excited about it. And then I've got The Boyfriend Subscription by Steven Salvatore. I mean, look at this cover. It looks amazing. Again, from Afterglow. So, yeah. It's not often we see both guys with some hair on the chin in these kinds of things. So, yes, gimme, gimme. I was lucky enough to get Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. So, I will hopefully be reading this soon. I also got Only and Forever by Chloe Lees. I asked for all of them. They only approved me for this one. So, I got to read the rest of the series so I don't spoil myself. So, you'll be seeing that soon. Probably in the month of March, I will do nothing but read the Bergman Brothers series and try to get caught up. And then I've got The Book of Thorns by Hester Fox. And I believe this one is more occult, kind of witchy. So very excited about that. Does lean fiction from what I remember. And then I've got Blood on the Tide by Katie Robert. I really loved Hunt on Dark Waters, so I'm very excited for the second installment in the series because this installment's sapphic and it has a mermaid and a vampire. So very, very excited about that. Then I've got The Ride of Her Life by Jennifer Dugan, which is sapphic and Western. So like, come on, I'm gonna try it. And then I've got Meet Me in Tahiti by Georgia Tofolo, I want to say is the last name. But again, it looks like we're on a beach. We've got a woman in a wheelchair. So I want to see the representation here and I want to support books with disabled main characters. And then we've got The Summer Escape by Jill Shalvis. Again, I love Jill Shalvis, so this is no surprise to anybody. And then I did get approved for A Love Like the Sun by Rhys M. Nielsen. This looks absolutely amazing. So I am very excited to try that one. Ooh. And then I did get approved for A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. Very, very excited here. And then a new Sajni Patel I also got approved for, which is The Design of Us. I mean, this cover is stunning. Last but not least, I did get approved for Business Casual by B.K. Borison. I love everything else I've read in this series, so I'm very excited to read this one as well. So with that said, that is a look at my NetGalley. There's actually 83, not 84. I ended up quickly removing one because it's an author that I'm not reading from anymore, and so I went ahead and just sent that away. So I've got a lot of reading to do. If you know I'm going to love any of these in particular, please leave them down below. If you want to see any sort of themed reading vlogs around anything you saw on this list, again, let me know that down below. If you are here just because you love me, leave me a cowboy hat emoji down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.